Oh, say does that star-spangled
While this Season just started, GA. We have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Green, and it's Slater in at the 4 slot. Pass to Cage. Here's Slater. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Watkins passes to Nogueira. Pass to Blackman. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Green. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Blackman. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Cage. He had 15 points last outing. Power down with both hands.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
First team foul.
Here's Blackman. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 9 feet out. Fires it up. Green with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Out to the right wing. King. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Blackman. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Slater. This game he had 13.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Blackman. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Blackman's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was... surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The tray. Taps in the tray. Blackman's got 7 points. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Cage. 5 points in the game. Powers the pass to Cage. Here's Slater. Four on the shot clock. Green inside the three-point line. No good there off the double clutch.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. Blackman, the pass to Nogueira. And the dunk by Nogueira.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Cage.
Whole team foul. Watkins.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer. Nogueira pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Baseline try. The shot missing. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot comes out. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. From 18 feet away. Counted.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. They need this one. Pass to Slater. To the left side wing. Here's Favors. Knocks down the three ball.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Nogueira. Puts up a three. The Wizard can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Snell. Favors with a screen on Harris. Here's Slater. And the three off target. All alone. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Three-pointer. Snell gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Harris. That one goes in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Slater. Pass to Newton. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. They lead by 4. And back with the start. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Green, and it's Snell in at the 3. Here's the franchise, started by Green. Shot from the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Powers, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Been impressively throughout at 62%. To the wing right side. The franchise passes to Watkins. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Nogueira.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Cage. Nogueira pulls it in. Here's the franchise. There's a good screen. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Missed inside.
The defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Fires the 3. Watkins passes to the franchise. There's the 3. And it's D missing. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Down low. And that one's good. Green.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's the franchise, headed by Green. Ball stolen. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Snell. That shot is off. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
What? A duel that was exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Pass to Blackman. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shoots it up. That one wide left. And here is Green. Now here's Favors. Here's Newton. Pass to Cage. Out to Favors. To the inside. Here's Newton. Nogueira pulls it in. Nogueira's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Wizard. Launches it. Frames the three-pointer. The Wizard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Here's Slater. Spins. Outside Favors. Nogueira pulls it in. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. It's all evened up. The Wizard's got 6.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Green, the pass to Newton. Here's Cage, and Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
To Slater. Driving in. It's not going to go for him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Wizard, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Favors. And that time, also a missed shot. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Blackman. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Cage. Here's Slater. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Slater's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Blackman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Favors. Shoots the 3. can't get it to go. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. The Wizard passes to Blackman. 1:15 left in the first half. From outside the arc, Slater with the rebound. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Here's Cage. 5 points in the game. Outside Favors. Clock at 6. Here's Slater.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Substitution on the court.
And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Slater with the rebound. Shooting about 42% so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Green. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Slater. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Harris. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 3. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Well, I think for the home team, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so here's the home team. It's a 3-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got 10 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
We've got Green, and it's Powers in at the 5 spot. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Cage passes to Green. Here's Cage. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. And it's Green. Missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Blackman. And some... Quick points for him on that possession. He's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, Green. Here's Slater. To the right side. King misses the three. It has been terrific. 54% on the game. To the paint. Here's Watkins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Pass to Cade. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Here's Powers, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Blackman. Here's the three. Slater with the rebound. Slater's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Watkins passes to Nogueira. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the basket by Blackman.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 10. Green passes. To Powers. Pass to Slater. Going inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. Now, here's Nogueira. To the wing on the left. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Powers, the pass to Slater. It's caught, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. Six to shoot. Here's Green. A beautiful reverse layup. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Blackman. 14 points for him.
And a moment here to look at numbers for Snell. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 18 points a game. 10 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. the franchise.
Coming on the floor for your home team, number 8, Tugler.
Pass to Snell. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's the Wizard. Harris a screen on Favors. The Wizard can't hit. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
First team foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And that one misses. Harris outside. Pass to the Wizard. Takes the three. Here's Nogueira. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Nogueira's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Snell from outside hits the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Harris outside. Pass to the Wizard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. 15 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Back to Snell. There's a screen. Right wing, fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to D. Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Favors. Here's the Wizard. Nogueira gets a screen for Harris. Snell, he's got 8. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Sometimes it doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard. And the free throw, no good. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen for 3. Harris. No good there. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Out to the wing. Back to Favors. For the lead. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on... Where to go. With the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Blackman. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Slater. Back to Green. They set the pick. Here's Snell. Shot clock at 5. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Two points, that one goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Green. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. There's the pick. The 3 doesn't go that time.
And the defense got one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Blackman. Goes up from the top of the key. And good. Blackman's got 9 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Yes, that goes in.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To tie it up. Slater with the rebound. Slater's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green, bounce pass. Pass to Slater. And he's good on the 3 ball. Slater's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Blackman. for three. Slater with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Watkins passes to the wrist. Here's Blackman. Lets the three fly. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to Green. Here's Snell. And here is Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Slater. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
And we have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Strong move off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's denied. Takes it from 10. Connects on the jam. Green with the ball. Here's Slater. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses the J. Going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. .135 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Slater. Beyond the arc. No good. Driving inside. It's stolen by Green. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cage. Four on the clock. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
To take the lead. Does not go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team, number 11,
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and an intentional foul right there.
second team foul.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 3-point game. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And look at how much time they have. I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Nogueira. Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. Off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Slater. Got it up in time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Green, and it's Cage in at the shooting guard. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Blackman. A three-pointer. Good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Green taking his time here. Newton. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Count it! And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. Driving to the basket. The shot is off. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock.
Away team foul. Trap. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two, number 4.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Nogueira, he's checked in for the Wizards. That one is no good.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Here's Slater. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. And he gets that one to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time. To talk. Here's Green. Count it.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Blackman, headed by Green. Takes the three. Not that time. It won't go. gone a perfect 4 for 4 on their field goal attempts in overtime. And yeah, it's good!
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Blackman, guarded by Green. From deep. No good.
And that shot. That isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
First team foul. Substitution for your home team. Watkins, number 4.
Green draws the double. Here's D.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Launches it. And it misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Watkins, second personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Blackman. Down he goes for 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
From about 16, it drops!
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Puts up the 3. It misses. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan.